con encanto y con primor. Solo tienes que vivir y vivir un verano en Nueva York. El cuadro, la independencia, el desfile borinqueño, pero que todo eso parece un sueño si lo tomas con prudencia. Fiesta folclórica quiere allá en el Parque Central. Si de antemano no muere, que tú verás la fiesta de San Juan. Yuti Barrando me digo, un verano en Nueva York, que aquí se puede cuarachar. Un verano en Nueva York, viendo esa mami se campan. Un verano en Nueva York, se va para la fiesta de San Juan. Un verano en Nueva York, a la montaña del Oso. Un verano en Nueva York, a ti te llevan a guarachar así. Un verano en Nueva York, pero son los amigos caprichosos. Un verano en Nueva York, esa gente que nunca quieren parar. Un verano en Nueva York, en el Coliseo quieren bailar. Un verano en Nueva York, y eso es bonito que se ponga aquí a gozar. Un verano en Nueva York, ella pagó 55 pesos. Un verano en Nueva York, tiene permiso para bailar. Un verano en Nueva York, un verano en Nueva York. Un verano en Nueva York, y en Puerto Rico la pasamos mejor. Un verano en Nueva York, un verano en Nueva York. Un verano en Nueva York, un verano para guarachar. Un verano en Nueva York, ¡ay! Un verano en Nueva York, un verano en Nueva York, un verano en Nueva York, un verano en Nueva York. Bueno, con el mismo swing, cambiando de cuero, en vez de timbal, bocó, Richie Bastar. Yo vi un niñito nacer con un cuernito en la frente. La culpa de los mayores la pagan los inocentes. Arrepiéntete. ¿De qué le sirve un vocero descubrir un manantial? Total tiene que llegar a lo profundo del suelo. Arrepiéntete. sigo contando, pero dime si es verdad lo que te sigo contando. Estoy repartiendo flores a mi contrario, y yo sé que se unirán a toditos mis amigos para guarachar conmigo el ritmo que estoy brindando. Hacer bongo y yo sigo guarachando. Hacer bongo y yo sigo guarachando. Por este virato en el tripán, Yanni Rodríguez tumbando. Hacer bongo y yo sigo guarachando. Con la típica señores, Adalberto está gozando. Hacer bongo y yo sigo guarachando. Hacer los sin hacer vacilando. Hacer bongo y yo sigo guarachando. Estoy repartiendo flores a mi contrario. Yo sigo guarachando. No me sigan criticando. Y yo sigo guarachando. Porque Bravo está cantando. Y yo sigo guarachando. Guarachando, guarachando. Y yo sigo guarachando. Camino, Oreste. Oreste se botó.
¿Qué es lo que yo escucho? Poquito llamando mi guaguancó. El adiós tumbando, Richie va a estar repicando. Qué rico bongo. A ti te conviene, oye bien lo que viene, mi guaguancó. El adiós tumbando, Frankie Morales cantando, qué rico sonó. Y yo te lo traigo para ti, mi ritmo llama y dice así, escúchalo sonar. Ay, a ti te conviene, oye bien lo que tiene, mi guaguancó. El adiós tumbando, Eddie montando, acompañando, qué rico bongo. Ahora querían mambo, coge mambo.
Oye lo que te conviene.
Si eres bailador, si eres salsero,
Oye lo que te conviene.
oye, prueba mi salsa primero.
Oye lo que te conviene.
La rumba me está llamando.
Oye lo que te
El
conviene.
bailador de nuevo, Frankie Morales está reclamando. Y ahora, en el bongo, directamente de la isla del encanto, habla Richie Bastar. Díselo, Richie. Díselo, Richie.
Oye lo que te conviene.
A la la le 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 la.
Oye lo que te conviene.
Oye, mi rumba viene de frente.
Oye lo que te conviene.
Y con mi salsa calentando el ambiente.
Oye lo que te conviene.
Óyelo, óyelo, óyelo.
Nadie se salva en mi rumba.
Por eso no quiero que nadie se confunda.
Que mi rumba te tumba.
Volando, ten cuidado con quien te zumba.
Nadie se salva en mi rumba.
Te saco el monstruo de la funda.
Porque mi rumba te tumba.
Van a quedar sorprendidos
Nadie se salva en mi rumba.
con lo que ustedes le tiro.
Porque mi rumba te tumba.
Como mi rumba no hay ninguna.
Esta es la mejor salsa que ha dado Puerto Rico. Y que lo diga la gente. Timbalero, prepárate. Dinero.
No quiere volverme a ver, me ha dejado de querer. Y yo sigo en ti creyendo, y esperando en ti, esperando. Cuando es que va a volver? Y dará. Si este mundo regalara, cansado por tus amores, el amor que yo quisiera. es muy fuerte que no te cambio por nada. Mejor prefiero la muerte. Y tú, sin embargo, tú me has dejado de querer. Anda serrana, anda serrana. Colombia. No queremos verme a ver, me has dejado de querer. Y yo sigo en ti creyendo, en ti creyendo. Y esperando en ti, esperando. Cuando es que va a volver, gitana. Cuando te ha convencido que un amor como este mío no lo vas a encontrar mañana. Jamás, gitana. No quieres mi Dios destino, regresa sobre tus pasos y abrime los caminos. Y te espero, yo te espero. ¿Cuándo es que va a volver?
Gitana, ya no me vas a querer. Gitana, ya tienes otro querer.
Y yo me quedo esperando, pensando que volvería. Y aquí me tiene tan triste, esperando la mañana.
Gitana, ya no me vas a querer.
¿Por qué será? ¿Por qué será?
Gitana, ya tienes otro querer.
Cuando te fuiste serrana, se quedó mi alma solita. Hoy me quedo en mi casita, contemplando la mañana. Mi linda gitana. Habla, Junior. Yo quiero que tú me digas la verdad, si tú me quieres o no me quieres, porque si tú no me quieres a mí, me quiere la otra, la otra, la otra.
Quéreme si me vas a querer.
Y no sigas jugando con mi querer.
Quéreme si me vas a querer.
El triste es que eche todo a perder.
Quéreme si me vas a querer.
Me tiene entre la espada y la pared.
Que tú no sabes querer.
Si te quedas conmigo vas a aprender.
Que tú no sabes querer.
Mamita, todavía hay tiempo para volver.
Tú no sabes
Soy
querer.
el único que comprende tu manera de ser. Adiós, serrana, porque lo tuyo ya se acabó.
Vaya, ladies and gentlemen, this is the voice of Latin jazz, Sweet Louis Hidalgo, bringing it to you live, all the way live. Forget about your troubles and your 9 to 5 here on WCLM Radio 1450 on your AM dial every Friday from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. for your listening pleasure here on the Latin Jazz Show. Que Aquí tenemos con nosotros guest host today on the Latin Jazz Show, Mr. David Aponte, Senior Pancho Villa II. Brother, what's going on with the getup, man? What is happening, bro?
Man, this is not David Aponte. Este es el guapo. I'm converting myself to salsa. I used to love mariachi, but today I'm a salsero.
Well, all day you gotta watch. You gotta see this. Ladies and gentlemen, go to thelatinjazzshow.net, thelatinjazzshow.net, and tune in and look at what this man is wearing here. Go over there and, well, there's a button there that you press is Watch Us Live. Click on it, and it'll blow your mind. The man is utterly incredible. Sitting in for Miguelito El Guido Lebron, Mr. David Aponte Sr. from River City Communications. What's going on, Dave?
Oh,
Man?
the same old, man. We enjoying ourselves waiting for this festival to get started, man.
Oh,
We
my
want to have some
goodness.
fun, man.
Let me tell you, the festival is working up and setting up to be fantastic. All of us, all of you guys particularly, have worked so very hard to put the festival in. And thank you to the city of Richmond.
That's right.
Right, 56th Annual Festival of the Arts, Dogwood Dell, and Miss Barbara Brock, fantastic help. Mr. Brian Little and James Ofer. All together, those three people have helped us put this event on. And just to let you know who we have lined up, ¿quién tenemos con nosotros? Este evento va a ser tremendo, ladies and gentlemen. El séptimo Festival de Salsa y Jazz Latino, aquí mismo en the heart and soul of Richmond. Pues, tenemos una llamada primero. Ajá, ¿quién llama?
I wanna, Mexico, salsa in Mexico. Who's it? Well, man, I didn't know Mexico like salsa.
No, listen. Salsa is all over the world, man.
Yeah.
They got some Mexican salseros over there, bro.
Oh no, it's not tortilla chips and salsa.
Well, it can be.
That's right. That's right. Salsa verde, salsa roja, ¿qué quiere?
Who's calling in right now?
This is Miguelito El Guido Mariachi Lebron.
Ladies and gentlemen, my partner in crime, my partner in time, one of the
I'm
co-hosts
listening.
here of the Latin Jazz Show, Miguelito El Guido Lebron.
I'm listening to you clowns, all right? And let me tell you something. It's okay if they play salsa in Mexico.
Right
okay?
on, bro.
I'm not mad at you.
Right on, man.
I'm
We're
not mad at you.
getting to introduce the 6th annual Latin Jazz and Salsa Festival.
Wow.
Right, you know the deal, Mikey. Let them know what's happening, baby.
Well, the 21st of July, all right?
What
And
was
they said
that?
The 21st of July.
What was that?
July. The
What was that?
21st.
Is that the 21st of July?
July.
Is it Julio 21?
And in July the 21st,
Uh-huh.
they're going to have a concert, free salsa concert at
Gratis.
Bird Park Dogwood Dell.
¿Qué tú dices? ¿Que eso va a ser gratis?
Forget about it. Well, I don't know. It looks like you guys are getting a heck of a deal because you got a lineup that's second to none. You got food there. You got dancers there. It's going to be off the chart. And I'm glad to be part of it. But I'm sure you guys are going to talk a little bit more about it. I just want to call in and let you know that I am absentee, but I'm there with my heart, man. So,
Yeah.
Continue the music, continue the festivities, and, I love you, man. Pero sigue
We
hablando
love you
del
too, Papi. We
concierto.
love you too on the Latin Jazz Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Miguelito El Guido Lebron, my partner here on the Latin Jazz Show, as always, calling in when he's
All right,
missing
God
in
bless
action.
you guys. I'll call you a little later. I'm going to a little function as we speak.
Make
But
sure
a
you
little
got
later-
that penicillin shot, bro.
Yeah. The penicillin shot is actually working on my lower libido, and I can't talk about that on the radio, but it's something coming out of my shoe. I don't know what it is. But don't worry about it. Enjoy the music. God bless you. I'll call you later.
All right, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, Miguelito El Guido Lebron calling in here on the Latin Jazz Show. And as we were saying, the 21st annual, Julio 21, el séptimo anual Festival de Latin Jazz y Salsa, Julio 21, márquenselo en su calendario, pónganlo en la nevera, escríbenlo en la cabeza de los hijos suyos. Otra llamada, ¿qué está pasando aquí? Ajá, ¿quién llama? Mira, arregla ese teléfono y cómprate uno nuevo, so cheaper.
There must be a quarter with a plastic cup.
Okay, llamen para atrás. Whoever call back 231-7685-231-7685. We're going to have here Julio 21 de las 6 de la tarde hasta las 10 de la noche, mi gente. We are going to have a tremendous festival. Two-time Grammy Award winner, singer with the Tito Puente Orchestra. Okay?
That's right.
Mr. Frankie Morales, el sonero Frankie Morales, viene para acá a compartir con nosotros la música. And we were just playing a little bit of his music just now.
That's right.
Gitana and that other song, Memory, but the 70s were hard on me.
Yeah, I know, me too.
You know what I mean? Wait a minute. Ajá, ¿quién
Yes,
llama?
Helene.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Helene Ruiz, one of the family members here on the Latin Jazz Show. We love her so very much. Helen, you got to lower your radio over there, honey.
Okay. How's
Okay.
that?
Está bien.
Okay.
What's happening, Sister Love?
You guys are what's happening, man.
Ese teléfono es más barato que tiene esa mujer. Eso es mejor 2 latas y un canto de soga,
I'm
Robert.
telling you, that's a Tyco phone.
You know. Well, July 21st, here in Richmond, Frankie Morales also featured on stage with her, together with him. Melena La Rumbera, the Afro-Cuban percussionist. Let me tell you, this sister can jam. She's been featured in the previous 2 Latin Jazz. Pero, ¿qué está pasando? Ajá, ¿quién llama?
Yeah, we got disconnected.
Mira, cómprate un teléfono nuevo porque eso es un juguete, una porquería que tiene ahí. Es un baratillo que te encontraste ahí.
It's a fisher toy.
Mira, mejor usa 2 latas y una soga, nena. Lower that radio, baby.
It's all the way down.
Okay, honey. What's going on, mommy? Are you ready for
You guys, we can't wait till next week. I called my friend Magali. She's going to pick us up.
Vaya.
Keith Silvano and Magali and Padrino are coming, man.
Way to go. We're going to jam it. We're going to tear it down and build it back up.
Hey, you guys want me to make some bacalaitos just for us?
Yeah, man. You
bring
make
'em on.
bacalaitos, papalaitos, sacalaitos. You know what I mean? You make it, we eat it, baby.
All right, what time are you guys going to be there?
Well, we're going to be there so very early. We're going to probably be there around 3 o'clock setting up. I know that River City Communications and the Bose Company have volunteered to do the sound system.
Oh,
so
nice.
they're gonna be early. Now, you know, when River City Communications and the Bose Company get together, you can imagine the sound that's going to come out of that place is going to be second to none. You know what I mean?
Wow.
They're going to be able to hear us in Washington, honey.
That's right. And I'm talking about the state of Washington, not Washington, D.C.
It's going to be a sonic boom, mommy.
I want to sit where you guys are.
Yeah, you're going to sit with me. You don't sit too close, honey, because si te agarro, mira, olvídate.
Acuérdate que yo estoy aquí.
You know? Mira, te pongo en 2 cantos de pan y ahí se fue.
Córtalo la mitad.
And you know that we had Frankie Morales. We got Melena La Rumbera.
Nice.
We got the Herbie Martinez Mid-Atlantic Salsa All-Stars. This is a lineup to kick butt. We got Jalissa Cruz and the Latin Vintage Dancers.
Wow.
You hear what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
we've got
wow,
a treat.
yeah.
We've got a treat for the people, and I can't tell you what is going to happen, but everyone that is there will be involved in what's going to happen.
Wow.
You understand? We got Telemundo of Richmond. We'll be filming it. Let me talk about it. Talk about it now.
Wow.
Talk about it. WCLM Radio will be pumping it live on the air. Wait a minute. We're getting better. We're going to have La Milpa Restaurant. We'll be selling Spanish food, comida latina, comida criolla ahí from La Milpa Restaurant on Hull Street.
Wow.
Ronald McDonald will be there giving out
Not
coupons. It's Ronald, the real Ronald.
Wow.
That's right.
Yeah, he's salsero.
He's
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Reynaldo McDonald.
McDonald, sí,
Ajá.
sí.
He'll be giving out coupons and,
Yeah.
and trinkets and food and discount tickets and all sorts
And
of
pollo
stuff.
nuggets.
Yeah, pollo nuggets.
I want the bacalao nuggets.
You know bacalao nuggets. That's Reynaldo McDonald. You get him?
Ronaldo, yeah, he's the Spanish guy.
He's the Spanish guy.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean? We're going to have the Richmond Times Dispatch will be covering it. Style Magazine will be covering the event.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And we will be pumping it live on Ustream TV, baby.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So it is going to be a tremendous event. Tell everybody, all you guys out there in radio land, listen out and come on down July 21st at the Dogwood Dell Amphitheater. That is at Bird Park. Don't miss it. It will be tremendous, honey.
I can't wait.
Yeah, baby. And who's your friend there?
Oh, that's my brother, Silvano, another conguero, man.
Vaya, Silvano, ¿cómo está, negrito?
Ahí todo bien, tranquilidad, oyéndolo.
Ajá. Es que aquí estamos preparados para rumbear y a tumbar este pueblo porque la música va a estar más caliente que el diache, brother.
Oye, eso estoy viendo, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Y se nota.
Ya tú sabes, brother, mira, si se trae un poquito de unas chuletas y unos cantos de pernil, cuando la música empieza, se puede cocinar sin nada, brother.
Ajá, oye, es caliente que va a estar, el rufo se va a caer, aunque sea en el
Ya
parque.
tú sabes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Helena, for calling in, honey.
Okay, Louis, I see you on the 21st, man, and
We
I'll
love
bring
you.
the
Ladies and gentlemen,
bacalaitos.
before you go, Helena. Ladies and gentlemen, this young lady, Helena Ruiz, is a highly talented artist. And if you want to see some of her art, where do they go to see your art, honey?
Wow, they're going to see us and you two on October 5th at Art 6 on East Broad Street and 1st Street. We're going to have a big Hispanic History Month celebration. We're going to call the show Azúcar.
Azúcar, vaya, that's when?
That's October the 5th. That's the day you guys are broadcasting. We're going to have the Latin Jazz Ballet. I got one of the dancers who's going to perform Shango for us.
Vaya.
We're going to have a ball, man. It's going to be all positive, uplifting, works about the positive impact of Hispanics in history.
We love you, Helena.
We love you too, man. You take care. I'll see you on the 21st with the bacalaitos.
Vaya, baby.
All right.
Way to go.
All right. Take it easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Helena Ruiz. Helena Ruiz calling in on the Latin Jazz Show. And before that, we gave you 50 minutes of non-stop Latin jazz and salsa. There is no station like the station, near the station, around the station. The Latin Jazz Show gives it to you long, strong, and hard on WCLM Radio, 1450 on your AM dial every Friday from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. for your listening pleasure here on the Latin Jazz Show. We got Mr. David Aponte in the house.
¿Qué pasa, mi pueblo? Aquí estamos. Mira, tengo que decirlo otra vez porque mira, es que esto está bueno. Julio 21. Come on. I can wait for Julio 21.
That's right.
Because this is going to be a nice, beautiful jazz festival for the public in Richmond, Virginia. And we have a lot of people coming from Fort Lee and Fort Eustis. So there's going to be a lot of Puerto Ricanos coming down here. They're going to enjoy themselves because a lot of the guys say, hey, we don't get this type of stuff here. So you know what? The Latin Jazz Show is bringing it to them. So they'll be able to see the show, be able to hear the festival, see it, enjoy themselves. Hey, and eat some Ronaldo pollo nuggets with them.
And this show is it's put together by a lot of companies. Just Drums is one of the sponsors. River City Communications is one of the sponsors. McDonald's Corporation, the McDonald's Corporation came in at the last minute and saved the event.
That's right.
With their donation. You know what I mean? Jones Construction.
James R. Jones Construction.
James R. Jones Construction. Another gold sponsorship package.
Yeah.
La Milpa Restaurant. Another sponsorship package. Wait a minute. Otra llamada. Ajá. ¿Quién llama?
It's me, Camille.
Miss Camille, how are you? Camille Lugo, and we call her Mrs. Security.
How you get Lugo from Rodan?
Excuse me, Miss Camille Rodan.
Thank
Perdóname,
you.
honey. I'm sorry. What's going on, Camille? Where you at, honey? Where you at?
I'm in Guayama, Puerto Rico.
Oh,
Guayama,
wow.
pues, llamando de la Isla del Encanto a la gente de aquí, mira. Esta gente, ustedes no tienen paciencia. Siempre están llamando de todo el mundo. The last time you guys called from Panama.
From Panama.
No, we didn't call no from Panama.
And the time before that, you were calling from Tahiti.
Tahiti. Esa es mi tía que vive allá, en Toa Alta.
I told him we are in Guayama.
We love you, honey. Are you guys going to make it to the festival?
Yes, we'll be home 2 days before the festival.
2 days before you're coming on down? We can't miss it, man. We can't wait
No,
for you
we're
guys
not
to
gonna
come
miss
on
it.
down, honey. We're going to have a great time.
I heard. I'm listening to the show.
Right on. Give a shout out, baby.
I give a shout out to all my friends and family over there in Virginia, and I'm enjoying Puerto Rico.
Vaya. We love you, honey.
We love you too, Lou.
All right, baby.
Bye.
That was Miss Camille Rodan, and that is the lovely wife of Ralph Rodan, New York Taino in the house.
That's right.
He's one of our most dedicated listeners and fans of the Latin Jazz Show, has volunteered his services for the past 5 years. This will be the 6th year he's with us during the festival.
You know he's the last of the Moricans.
You know, Moricans. We need Moricans here. You know what I mean? And we just love them. That family has been with us. They're part of the Latin Jazz Show family. So without further ado,
Música. Maestro, por favor.
y me lo adivina pronto. Por donde mi caserita es que le entre el agua al coco. Coco, coco, coco seco. Coco, coco, coco seco. Unos dicen por arriba, otros dicen por abajo, pero la verdad, señores, es que yo no sé tampoco. Coco seco, 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 coco seco. Coco seco, coco seco, coco seco, coco seco, coco seco. Coco seco, coco seco, coco seco, coco seco, coco seco. Coco seco, coco seco, coco seco, coco seco. Coco seco, coco seco, coco seco, coco seco.
Como temblorado, con el corazón en la mano, pero nada logrado, aún sigo tan enamorado, con el mismo sentimiento que tanto he guardado, hasta ese momento que nos encontramos frente a frente. Espero que las cosas sean diferentes y que comprendas la razón porque sigo tras de ti como una sombra sin saber lo que sientes por mí. ¡Qué locura! Es verdad lo que escriben los poetas del amor, que cuando llega el corazón es como una nueva visión que envuelve más al corazón. ¡Qué locura! Sería una bendición si tú sintieras lo mismo que yo, que tiemblo de emoción al oír tu voz, y aunque no lo comprendas, el alma te entrego mi amor. ¡Ay, qué locura!
por ti, mi amor.
Lo que los poetas escribieron, ahora eso yo estoy viviendo.
Qué locura yo siento por ti, mi amor.
Mi corazón por ti está muriendo, es algo que yo no entiendo.
Qué locura yo
Pero pa'lante, pero pa'lante yo voy y alegre estoy. Y solo tuyo, mamita, solo tuyo soy. Todo tuyo, Carmen, todo tuyo. De la comité Willy Ruiz y Gilberto Velázquez. Locura de amor, locura de amor, locura de amor. Quererte sin saber lo que tú sientes por mí.
locura,
Yo te doy mi alma entera, oye morena.
qué locura,
Eres como fuego ardiente que me enciendes.
qué locura,
Mi felicidad de ti depende. ¡Qué locura!
qué locura,
Locura de amor, locura. Ay, qué locura.
Well, if you want a little bit more of that type of music, ladies and gentlemen, and if you like what you just heard, that's Frankie Morales. He will be here July 21st. Frankie Morales, two-time Grammy Award winner, will be here next Saturday at the Dogwood Dell, the 6th annual Latin Jazz and Salsa Festival. Ladies and gentlemen, you will have a treat. Va a estar la música más caliente que el sol de Richmond, ladies and gentlemen. There is no station like the station around the station. This is the Latin Jazz Show, WCLM Radio, 1450 on your AM dial, every Friday here for the best of Latin Jazz and Salsa, only on the Latin Jazz Show. I want to give a special shout out to my man, Mr. Jimmy Sabor Castro, Ritmo Caribe Productions, for helping produce and promote and put together this fantastic event. Anytime we need an artist, we go to Jimmy Castro, Ritmo Caribe Productions, ladies and gentlemen, the best in Latin Jazz and Salsa, only here on WCLM.
cabeza con el cuerpo no hace nada. El cuerpo hay que dirigirlo, por eso esta sala. Y ahora con la cantiga, suénalo, Eri. Ay, cantinga,
Cantinga,
cantinga la cantingua.
cantinga,
Tú me alegras el corazón.
Cantinga.
Esa cantinga que sabroso.
cantinga,
Ya sereno se enoja conmigo. Si
Cantinga.
yo le doy de mi cantinga.
cantinga.
Alfredito de la fe, tócalo como es. Sigue, sigue, y sigue el amor. Ahora sí. Yo quiero comer
Cantinga,
con arroz y papas fritas.
Cantinga.
Choquita con cantinga.
Cantinga.
De Valentín con su flautita.
cantinga,
Pita Dave.
cantinga, 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 cantinga.
Dame, 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 dame moña, dame moña, dame moña. Yo soy Frankie Morales.
Cantinga en la mañanita. 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 Cantinga en la mañanita.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a little bit of Frankie Morales coming to you live here on the Latin Jazz Show. Frankie Morales will be in town for the 6th annual Latin Jazz and Salsa Festival here at Dogwood Dell Amphitheater. Free concert. El festival es completamente gratis, mi gente. No se lo pierdan. Frankie Morales, Melena La Rumbera, and the Herbie Martinez Mid-Atlantic Salsa All-Stars here on the Latin Jazz Show this coming Saturday, July 21st, next Saturday, July 21st, from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. No se lo pierdan. Espera, tenemos una llamada aquí. Ajá, ¿quién llama?
¿Quién llama?
Ah, señores,
Llama, llama.
Este es el Don.
Pepín de la salsa.
Don
su servidor.
Pepín de la Salsa Rodriguez calling in from New York, ladies and gentlemen. What's happening?
Can't wait. No puedo esperar. Julio 21. Dogwood Dell.
Let me tell you. Is it going to be fun or what? How's Joe Willie?
Oh, man. It's, I mean, let me see. I was there for the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Now I'll be there for the 6th. And it can't get any better. And hopefully the 7th will be better. And keep moving.
Absolutely.
Pa'lante.
Absolutely. Now, let me tell you some of the sponsors that have been so kind to us. You know what I mean? And the premier sponsor, the Platinum Package, was put together that saved the show. At the last minute, the McDonald's Corporation came in and saved the show.
Mickey D.
Yeah, Jim Jones. Jim Jones Construction Company is a gold package sponsor. Master and Sons Plumbing, another gold sponsor package.
Su plomero latino preferido.
Right on. Let me tell you, La Milpa Restaurant, Just Drums, River City Communications, Community Mortgage Syndicate, which is Mike's business. We have so many more that have joined us. So many that I can't name. I'll have to get that together before the end of the show. But these people have come together. The city of Richmond is struggling like every other city in the country, and they had a cutout budget, but they gave us a small budget to work with. So that forced us to go out and get more sponsorships. And because of that, because of the McDonald Corporation and all the other sponsors that I mentioned, La Milpa Restaurant, Jim Jones Construction, River City Communications, Master and Sons Plumbing, Community Mortgage Syndicate, all these companies have come together and helped put together the 6th annual Latin Jazz and Salsa Festival.
It's on. It's coming, babe.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I got Mr. Uncle Joe Jose
Uncle
Antonio
Joe,
Figueroa in the stadium with
from Brentwood.
Ok, aquí esperando y tú sabes, tratando de invitar más gente de la familia. Estoy tratando de poner unas hermanas juntas que cojan el viaje juntos para ver este show. Ahora mismito oímos una música de Frankie Morales y ese muchacho canta lindísimo.
Yeah,
y ese band está brava. So God bless him.
Y siempre está apoyando the Latin Jazz Show, which is very important. You know, he's we've always promoted him, but he's always promoted us too. You know, amongst the Latin jazz musicians.
Yeah, and you know, esa cosa, like you know what we say here. People are used to listening to corporate radio. This ain't corporate radio, man. This is family radio. You know what I'm saying? This is family radio. We play nothing but Latin jazz and salsa. The team of volunteers, everyone that's on this program, everyone that's part of this show, volunteers their services and their hard work and dedication to put on the very best of Latin jazz and salsa.
Because that's what it's about. We're all about the music. All of us, from our childhood, the niños, we've listened to music. You know, I remember sitting there, and my uncle would come out with the new album from Palmieri. You know, and the cousins and the sisters and the brothers, we'd all dance and listen to it. You know, so it's very. And we keep it on the tradition. You know, my grandkids are listening to it. You know, I was taking my grandkid to a practice the other day, and I had my Spanglish CD on, and he started listening to the words, and he kind of got into it. So that was a positive.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's what we do here on the Latin Jazz Show, man. And Willie, you are one of the major contributors here. You're constantly sending in new mixes and new music. And we appreciate that greatly. You know what I mean? And everyone that's part of this team, man, just champions. We got nothing but champions here.
And on the 21st, there will be some Spanglish music given at the 6th Latin Jazz Show Concert Festival.
Let me tell you. And do we speak English?
No, we don't.
Do we
don't
speak Spanish?
English. What do we speak?
We speak Spanglish. Only here on the Latin Jazz Show. Kick it off, buddy.
Música, maestro, por favor.
Ay, ya.
Ay. Yo te lloraré con llanto de cocodrilo. Tú me llorarás con llanto de cocodrilo. Te fuiste como el cangrejo dando marcha para atrás. No quiero nada de lárgate y déjame en paz. Ay, yo te lloraré con llanto de cocodrilo. lloraré como reza un cocodrilo. Yo te lloraré con llanto de cocodrilo. Ay, tú me llorarás, camarada, con llanto de cocodrilo.
Now you called me, honey.
This number was on my cell phone.
It was, and who am I speaking to?
Virginia.
Virginia, where you live, honey?
I live in Richmond.
You living in Richmond? You like Latin jazz and salsa?
I like doing what now?
Excuse me?
That's what you say?
Do you like Latin jazz?
Well,
You like Latin jazz music?
sometime, yeah.
Sometimes? You want to go to a free concert?
I don't even know who I'm talking to.
You're talking to Sweet Lou, the voice of Latin jazz. You called me, honey. I thought you fell in love with me.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
You know you're on the radio right now. You know that, right?
I am.
You're on the radio. You are on WCLM Radio, 1450 on your AM dial right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just returning this call, you know.
Really?
I didn't know who it was.
Well, I'm going to personally invite you to the 6th annual Latin Jazz and Salsa Festival. It is a free concert at Dogwood Dell from 6 to 10 p.m., and you are personally invited by the voice of Latin Jazz to you, Miss Virginia.
Oh, okay.
So I hope I see you there.
Okay, then.
Well, you know, the way you can find me is I'll probably be the best-looking guy you see on stage.
Okay.
So when you see the best-looking guy on stage, you just come up to me and say, "Hi, I'm Virginia," and I'll take you backstage and introduce you to all the stars. How's that?
All right, then.
Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so I want you to say something. Can you repeat something after me?
Go ahead.
The Latin Jazz Show is the best.
The Lightning Joe show, you say, is the best.
Way to go. We love you, honey.
Well, I love you.
Para que aprenda lo que es el bembé. Con llanto de cocodrilo. Ay, venga a mi escuela y te enseñaré. Con llanto de cocodrilo. Bello hermano, bello hermano, bello hermano. Con llanto de cocodrilo.
Hey, well, I'm a friendly stranger in the black sedan. I want you to hop inside my car. I got pictures, got candy, I'm a lovable man, and I can take you to the nearest star. I'm your vehicle, baby. I'll take you anywhere you wanna go. I'm your vehicle, woman. By now, I'm sure you know that I love you, I need you, I want you, got to have your child. Great God in heaven, you know I love you. Well, if you wanna be a movie star, I'm gonna take you to a Hollywood. But if you wanna stay just the way you are, you know I think that you really should. I'm your vehicle, baby. I'll take you anywhere you wanna go. I'm your vehicle, woman. By now, I'm sure you know that I love you, need you, I want you, got to have you, child. Great God in heaven, you know I love you. Oh, you know I do. Si yo fuera tu carrito, tú sabes lo que haría. A la felicidad te llevaría. Si yo fuera tu contigo, que tú me pedirías. Yo quiero que me digas lo que a ti te gustaría. Si yo fuera tu carrito, tú sabes lo que haría. A la felicidad te llevaría. Si yo fuera tu contigo, que tú me pedirías. Acelérame que estoy loquito, vida mía. Si yo fuera tu carrito, tú sabes lo que haría. A la felicidad te llevaría. Si yo fuera tu contigo, que tú me pedirías. Móntate aquí y conocerás la alegría. Tú sabes lo que haría. A la felicidad te llevaría. Si yo fuera tu contigo, que tú me pedirías. Tú quieres que te saque de domingo. A ver si te. A ver si te. Tú quieres que te saque de domingo.
You know I love you.
Hi, this is Carlos Mojica, Sonido Criminal, and you're listening to the best in Latin jazz and salsa on the Latin Jazz Show with Sweet Lou Hidalgo y Miguelito Guido Lebron, right here on WCLM 1450 AM, Richmond, Virginia, and on the internet at www.thelatinjazzshow.net. Bueno, música, maestro, por favor.
Far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. And you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave. And it's me you need to show how deep is your love. Is your love, how deep is your love? I really need to know. Puerta de mi corazón, mira mis ojos que brillan así por ti, eres la luna sobre nuestro amor, y llegaste aquí, una flor para mí, tú me llenas de amor, quiero estar junto a ti, por favor enséñame, how deep is your heart? Your love, how deep is your love? Necesito saber. Yo no sé cómo vivir sin ti, sin tu amor. Ven, entrégate a mí, porque yo te haré feliz. La 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 la. Oh yeah. Sin tu amor, ven, entrégate a mí. We belong to you and me. Watch me now. Advance and hold tight, so let it come down. Tell me, girl, how deep is your love? Advance and hold tight, so let it come down. Show me, girl, come and rock my world. I'll show you sexy mother, girl, come on, let's rub it down. We don't want no lasting woman, sexy girl, that's what I love. We think you're lovely ladies, see from heaven up above. Tell me, girl, how deep is your love? How deep is your love? Dime cómo es tu amor. Tell me how deep is your love? I want to know is there a future for us together? This is the original and true salsa reggae, fresh from night and day, wide up for the new millennium man. Feel me now. How deep is your love for you and me? Oh baby, just let us be. Yo te quiero tanto para mí. So ven, entrégate a mí. Dime, 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 dime cómo es tu amor. ¿Cómo es tu amor, baby? Dime, 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 dime. Respect to all the Latino brother, sister them. Dime, dime, dime. All the rude girl, ragamuffin, yard boy, them. Big up. Dime, dime, dime.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hi. Hello to my family out there in Virginia. This is Evelyn from Coney Island.
What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, my favorite aunt in the whole world. My favorite aunt in the whole world. And the one who introduced me to Latin jazz and salsa, the one who taught me how to dance, and I still do the same steps till this day. Evelyn Morales from Coney Island, Brooklyn, in the house. What's happening?
Yeah, you know what? You guys keep getting better and better. Every time I tune in, your music is getting much better. I love it.
You like that, right? You like that. Oh, that's
Oh,
because...
man, you're jamming tonight. You're jamming.
Man. I can't help it. It's something that was given to me by God. Instead of being a genius or a financial genius or very rich, I'm just very good with the music. These things,
and very modest.
These things, I can't say much about it, but not to toot my own horn now, but on August 21st, I am going to be given the Latin Leadership Award by Salsa Central in Arlington, Virginia. The Latin Jazz Show has won another award, our second award for being the best Latin jazz and salsa radio show in Virginia. How do you like them apples, baby?
Oh, man, I'm very proud of you. I think you've done a great job,
right
you know?
on, and I'm just a humble man, and I don't want to say much about it.
You got right in there, and you did what you had to do, and I see your viewership is going up also.
Oh, yeah. Those things happen. I was also not only with the best music talent for an ear for music, I was blessed, but I'm also very good looking. And
so is Uncle Joe over there, Joe, my brother Joe.
And
both of y'all very good looking young men.
Yes, thank you. And that combination, not to toot my own horn, that combination is just hard to beat.
You're right. I believe it. You guys got the personality to go along with it.
Right.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry.
Yeah, hello. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm saying that, think about Rachel, how she would feel seeing her son do what he's doing, especially for the community here in Richmond, hosting this show and bringing these happy hours to people.
Very proud, I'm sure.
So,
very
so
proud. He got that from his mother, She's a very talented lady. May she rest in peace.
Thank you very much.
This is a gift for Peter, yes.
Yeah, it is a gift. And, all joking aside and all the, this show came about, I've said it many times and I never get tired of saying it. The show came about quite by accident. I walked into the studio, into the radio station, to buy advertising for my business, Master & Sons Plumbing, and I ended up owning an hour radio show. And with the blessings of Mr. Preston Brown, the owner of the radio show, it grew from 1 hour to 2 hours to 3 hours. Now it's 4 hours. We're throwing our 6th annual Latin Jazz and Salsa Festival. You know what I mean? And it's
right.
And we got a team of
I think it was meant to be. It was meant to be, huh?
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's a calling.
Absolutely. And I give all the credit due to the grace of God. You know what I mean? And without His love and guidance, none of it is possible. So I give it up to God, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And you keep doing what you're doing. I'm very proud of my people out there.
Way to go, honey. Give a quick shout out, baby.
Well, you gonna play something for me?
Yeah, I'm gonna play something real special for you right now.
All right.
And this, I'm sure you're gonna remember this.
Okay.
And it's gonna bring back memories. And this one, ladies and gentlemen, goes out to Evelyn Morales, Coney Island, Brooklyn, New York, from my favorite aunt in the whole world. Here's to you,
All
baby.
right, love you guys.
You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, hey, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. The time for hesitation's through. There's no time to wallow in the mire. Darling, we could only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire.
Azul que bendice con su lluvia, un flamboyán rodeado de amapolas, un sol brillante que ilumina el paraíso, hembras hermosas que aman hasta el sacrificio, sus montañas y sus ríos, sus praderas hermosas, el aroma del café y el olor que dan sus rosas. Todo eso no lo cambio por lo más grande del mundo. Para ti es mi dulce canto, para ti es mi amor profundo. Esas son las cosas lindas que tiene mi Puerto Rico. Un lelolay, un coqui y un jibarito. Borinquen te llevo en mi corazón, por eso te canto esta humilde canción.
corazón para vivir de los recuerdos de ese amor. Cuando agarrados de la mano en el parque nos besamos y las lágrimas caían en los pétalos de rosas y tristemente me dijiste así: me tengo que ir y no es por mí, contigo está mi corazón. Todo el amor de mis entrañas, de mi pecho y de mi alma, algún día volveré a estar aquí. Me tengo que ir hacia la vida y tiene desilusión. Se tiene amor y hay esperanza cuando se quiere con el alma al prójimo que Dios te puso allí.
All my real live niggas, throw your hands up. All my real live bitches, throw your hands up. All my real live niggas, throw your hands up. All my real live bitches, throw your hands up. All my real live niggas, throw your hands up. All my real live bitches, throw your hands up. All my real live niggas, throw your hands up. All my real live bitches, throw your hands up. All my real live niggas, throw your hands up. All my real live bitches, throw your hands up. All my real live niggas, throw your hands up. All my real live bitches, throw your hands up.
Atrévete, salte del closet, destápate, quítate el esmalte, deja de taparte, que nadie va a retratarte. Levántate, ponte hyper, préndete, sácale chispa al starter. Préndete en fuego como un lighter, sacúdete el sudor como si fuera un wiper, que tú eres callejera, street fighter.
Entro a la disco y todo el mundo atento. El intercito viene revuelto. Play with it, 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 play with it.
I put Lamborghini doors on that Escalade. Little pro solo look like I'm riding on blades. In 1 year, man, a nigga so paid. I have a strict bitch and the telly going both ways. Touch me, tease me, kiss me, please me. I give it to you just how you like it, girl. You're now rocking with the best, straight pound on my hip, Teflon on my chest.
Tengo Calderón y Little Kim, ¿ok? De Brooklyn Vaquero, tío. Que sale escupiendo, fuego para arriba. Llama a los bomberos, moña jamaiquina. Date quieto pa' suspirar. Se acabó el abuso, abajo los de arriba. Limit, por de carabina para los presos federales. Los de por vida, se les reconoce, se les admira. Al pervertido por lo de rodillas y pónganse en fila. Cámbienle en el nombre a Marina, pa' que pague de algún modo su cochinería.
Con su juego de pasión, que a mí me está gustando, me encanta su estrategia, que me va enamorando. Tiene mucha gracia y manifiesta su conducta a perfección, que es lo que anda buscando, me intriga con su magia, que ella estará tramando. Todo lo que sube tiene que caer, y de una vez mi corazón y alma le entregaré. Es como un sueño
la agarro bajando. Déjala que siga, yo la agarro bajando. Yo la agarro bajando. Yo la agarro bajando. Suena un poco irónico al negar que no he perdido la razón. Si estoy descontrolado y de robarle un beso, ganas no me han faltado. Todo lo que sube tiene que caer. Y de una vez mi corazón y alma le entregaré. Es como un sueño del que no despierto. Y por eso déjala que siga, yo la agarro bajando. Yo la agarro bajando. Yo la agarro bajando. Déjala que siga, yo la agarro bajando. Yo la agarro bajando. Yo la agarro bajando.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, Sweet Lou, what's going on, my brother?
Who's calling, please?
Ray Salsa, Ray, what's up, my brother?
What's up,
Everything good?
Ray? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ray Salsa in the house, calling the Latin Jazz Show right now. We're having a great time, Ray. How you like the music, papi?
Man, I'm loving it, Papa. I'm loving it. As usual, you always playing the hardcore salsa.
Ya tú sabes, brother. Ya tú
You know,
sabes.
for the true salseros.
Hey, muchas gracias, bro. But one of the true soneros in the Richmond and Tri-City area is Ray Salsa, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is an untrained sonero. He didn't go to school for it. He went to the school of salsa in the streets of New York, in the streets of Puerto Rico, and he can get down with any Latin band, any Latin jazz band out here, man. Fantastic, Ray. We love you here on the Latin Jazz Show, man.
Yeah, you know how we do. I'm looking forward to next weekend for that great, every year, the Latin Jazz Show Salsa Festival. And, you know, it's the best thing that you guys have done for years now, you know, for the community.
Muchas
And
gracias.
hopefully we get every salseros out there to support it, you know, to come out, enjoy the great salsa music and, you know, and the great crowd. And that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about.
Muchas gracias, Ray. Muchas gracias. You know that you were here when the show started in when we had our second show in Hopewell on Wapate Radio, and we changed it from Wapate. And you were there at the very first Latin Jazz Show Festival, and you actually participated in the third annual Latin Jazz Show Festival, a very small festival right here at the studio here in Richmond. And then you participated in the fourth annual, am I correct?
That's right. That's correct.
You participated in the fourth annual Latin Jazz Show Festival. You were the chorus and sonero with Timba Song, La Original.
Right.
on,
Yeah,
Timba
that's right.
Song,
That's right.
La Original with Jose Lorenzo, which is one of the brothers here on the Latin Jazz Show. We love him and love you guys greatly. But
that's great.
one of the best things that I saw you do was not only, and you also sang at the Richmond University. You were sonero over there also. But when you sang with Frankie Morales and Hermano Olivera at El Concierto de los Cantantes here at the National Theater, that was fantastic, bro. You know,
Yeah,
it was
that was great. That was
fantastic,
great.
man.
And I know I always look up to you guys because I know you guys know what goes on in the salsa community here in Richmond, and you know the Latin Jazz Show always supporting it, and that's important, you know.
Well, let me tell you, you gotta come with me, man. If you want to have a good time, let's have a good time. We'll all go together. August 4th at the Artisphere in Arlington. They're giving out they're giving the Latin Jazz Show an award. They're giving me, Mike, and Jimmy Castro an award, a Latin Leadership Award. And we're very humble, but esas cosas cuentan también. Because
Yeah, bro, that's very well deserved. You are very deserving of it. And where's this going to be at? In Alexandria or Arlington? You said Arlington.
I'm almost sure it's Arlington. By next month, next
You're going to have the details about it, right?
Yeah, we'll have it on the website and everything.
Okay, that's
You
great.
know what
That's
I mean?
great.
And sometimes you're in the studio, and it's particularly, you know, that I had the show, and I did the show by myself for 2 years here. And sometimes you don't know if anyone is listening. You don't get the feedback. Now we get the feedback. We have internet, and we got the Ustream and all this stuff. But on the radio, you don't know if you're really affecting anybody and if you're getting any feedback or anyone's listening, and then to get un premio así, you know, it's humbling.
Yeah, man. It's,
you know,
yeah,
because, man, people are listening. You know
but,
what I mean?
And, you know, hey, say hello to Miguelito. I spoke with Jimmy. I think maybe about 2 weeks ago, the last time.
Yeah.
That we spoke, and I was asking him about the lineup for the festival this year.
Yeah.
I believe it's again Frankie Morales, right? With
Yeah.
the band from
Washington.
BC.
Yeah.
From,
the
yeah,
Herbie
those guys are
Martinez
great.
Orchestra. Salsa
Right,
All-Stars,
those guys, they sound great, man. They play hardcore salsa.
Yeah,
and
man.
of course, Melena's going to be there too, right?
Yeah, they're gonna tear the house down. And
Yeah,
and the
it's
reason
a
why
continuation of the one that had to be canceled because of the weather.
and I was just going to allude to that. The
Mhm.
reason why we did it again was because last year the weather killed us.
Right. Yeah.
And just as they started cooking.
Yeah, the first song, that was it. That was it. Yeah.
Song, just as they started cooking and the people are going crazy, the
Yeah.
weather, thunderstorms and the rain and
Mhm.
everything, and we had to shut it down. So you know, I'm just happy that we get a chance to do it again. You know what I mean? You know,
And this time, it's I think it's going to be better because it's not going to be as hot as it was in the daytime.
I think that was a good move also.
Right, it
you know?
was good. Yeah, it's a smart move. Yeah.
To bring it in the evening, porque el sol estaba matando los últimos
Yes,
festivales.
yeah, I know.
Olvídate, brother.
I know it's too hot, but you know me, bro. I'm putting the word out there to everybody. As a matter of fact, I was talking a little while ago to Chichi. You remember Chichi? He went to the parrandas on Christmas that we went to the radio station.
Yeah.
And he said, I'll be there. So
Well, hey man, and to let me give the listeners a little bit of history. This man Ray Salsa, we call him Ray Salsa. We love him dearly. He's a veteran, a retired veteran from the United States military, and we also owe him a debt of gratitude for doing that. You know what I mean? But the man has come with un grupo de soneros, un grupo de parranda,
pleneros,
right, pleneros,
Yeah.
to the radio station for the Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's, and we've had pleneros in the studio live on the Latin Jazz Show. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know many other radio shows that do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. And we're going to do it again this year, looking forward to that, too.
Yeah,
Get
man.
everybody together, get all the planeros together, and just bring a live parranda, live on the radio station. Everybody can see it on the internet, and it's going to be nice.
Yeah, man, and esas cosas se aprecian because everyone on this station, everyone in this show, I should say, is volunteers. We are all volunteers here. You know, we do it as a labor of love to share our culture with people out there. Ray Salsa does it as a labor of love. Miguelito, Jimmy, everyone here is doing this as a labor of love to keep salsa y nuestra cultura, nuestra herencia vivo con la gente, con la juventud y
Con
con
la
todo el
gente
mundo.
buena. That's right, Lou. Hey, Lou, and I was going to, this conguero, Raul, big guy, Puerto Rican guy, he used to live in Florida, but he used to live in the city, too, in New York.
Vaya.
You know Raul, the conguero, right?
Yes.
Maybe the Friday before the concert, which is next Friday, you're still going to be, the show is still going to go on, right?
Absolutely.
Right, so, maybe I'll talk to him and call you later to see if I could bring him to the, to the station for a live Rumba free concert,
A free mini concert.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
But, I'm down, bro. I'm in it. We got the cameras here. We'll get a
All
couple
right.
of extra cameras and monitors, and we'll set it up, man. If you can bring them down, we're down, Ray.
We'll do that on next Friday. I'll guarantee we're gonna do that.
So wait a minute. Let me do it. Ladies and gentlemen, you hear it here first. Breaking news on the Latin Jazz Show. Live concert in the studio the night before the 6th Annual Latin Jazz and Salsa Festival. How's that, baby?
That's it. That's it right there. We're gonna bring Raul the conguero, one of the hardest congueros in the Richmond area, myself, and we're gonna do a live Rumba on the show.
Vaya, brother, you got it, man. We love you
All
here
right,
on the
Papa.
show, Ray. Start
I
it
love
off,
you, my
Poppy.
brother.
Start it off.
Go ahead, man. Give me some hardcore salsa.
You got
Música
it.
maestro, por favor.
Vaya.
All right, brother.
All my niggas in the house, stick your hands up. All my niggas in the house, stick your hands
cause you rollin' with the fabulous man. You gon' get more carrots than a rabbit can stand.
Dale papi que estoy suelta como gavete. Que se tiren que estoy suelta como gavete. Hay una pila de charlatanes para darte fuerte. Que se aliten que estoy suelta como gavete. Entonces tírate bien suelta como gavete. Dale un mal que estoy suelta como gavete.
¿Qué problema puede tener la mujer mía que te tiene que llamar a ti? ¿Quién tú eres? DJ Willy. El que para venta. Este disco no hay quien lo supere.
Dale otra vez.
Siempre que la primavera le da su turno al verano, la costumbre del hispano es salir a vacilar. Se reúnen en la barriada, dejando atrás sus labores. Y se van para las villas en son de rumba, señores. Y se van para las villas en son de rumba, señores. Y los que no salen se quedan con sus colegas, vacilando en la bodega.
Ajá, ¿quién llama?
La lengua de Hollywood, California. What's up, Richmond?
Ladies and gentlemen, la lengua de Nueva York from Hollywood, Mr. Alan Hidalgo, bringing us el bochinche in the Latin jazz genre. What's going on, bro?
Mira, porque hay bochinche, no hay más nada. What's up, Richmond? First of all, I want to give a shout out to all of the fans and the listeners of the Latin Jazz Show. You guys are amazing. Congratulations. The fan page on Facebook has broken 2,100 members strong and growing every day. Congratulations!
All right.
That's amazing, dude. That's an amazing accomplishment.
From humble beginnings.
Lots of Latinos are reviving the salsa explosion for the millennium, the way it should be. All thanks to the Latin Jazz Show and the fans. Vaya! Okay, so what is the number one thing on the list, ladies and gentlemen? First of all, I'm so glad to be talking to you guys. I apologize I haven't spoken to you in a while, but I'm holding it up out here in California, working on projects, making it happen. So I figured I have to call you guys. It's been too long. Top of the list, Jennifer Lopez. It is official. She is what? Leaving American Idol, you guys.
Wow, that's going to be a big gap to make up. That's a void.
It's going to be a big damage. Everybody's talking about it because they were like, wait a minute, a Latina judge on American Idol, not a good idea. But as you know, and as I reported on the Latin Jazz Show before she started, it was going to explode. And the viewership of American Idol tripled. That's right, tripled within 2 years ever since the Puerto Rican, New Yorkican joined American Idol. But as you know, she's got to move on with her career. She's got movies going on, and she is on tour, ladies and gentlemen, with Enrique Iglesias. They are now in Hollywood, California at the Nokia Theater. So if you're going to be in California within the next 3 to 4 weeks, make sure to get your tickets because they're a hot commodity.
All right, way to go. Way to go.
Yeah, awesome. I'm actually going to go to the concert next week. I'm very, very, very excited about it. It's Enrique Iglesias and Jennifer Lopez. It's a great combination for the two of them.
Yeah. Excellent. And how excited are you?
Man, dude, I'm so excited. I want you to know I'm so excited que me quiero dar un garnata a la próxima persona que viene aquí. So that's really, really awesome. Also, another one of our Latina favorites, Selma Hayek. Dude, you have got to go see Savages. First of all, Benicio del Toro, Selma Hayek are headlining this amazing movie. It's really dark,
Yes,
It's
that's
about,
true.
drug
Yes,
dealers. It's about pot. It's about, this woman who inherits an entire underground drug line, and she's totally major in the role. Selma Hayek has blown it up.
I hear you.
Fantastic,
She's
fantastic.
amazing. Also, you know why I think it's really amazing for the Latino community? Because everybody thinks that Selma Hayek is just this little sexy bombshell woman who knows how to be just a sexy Latina.
Yes.
And in this movie, she plays the most evil, cutthroat, dark, like menacing, like it made me pee in my pants. That's how amazing it was.
Okay.
People were like, "Holy moly, we didn't know she had it in her." So it just goes to show, man, the power of the Latino community. And also Benicio del Toro, as you guys all know, Academy Award-winning Mexican actor.
God bless her.
Amazing.
I hope she does get that Academy Award.
Hey, yo, I got a special guest in the studio right now.
Who's that?
Jose Antonio Figueroa, Uncle Joe.
What's up, Joe? Que Dios te bendiga, tenga la gloria. Amén.
Estoy aquí
So
accompanying your beloved brother, and hearing,
My beloved brother,
hearing
what,
your
did he
voice
die?
is great, Alan.
Joe, ladies and gentlemen, Joe. I grew up with that crazy man. He's insane. Insane and an amazing guy. That's really great that you're there. I love that. That's really terrific. La familia, que no hay más nada.
Sí, la familia que estamos juntos.
Another thing, ladies and gentlemen, I am remember I reported last time, I'm in development with HGTV to be hosting my own television show.
All right.
For Extreme Makeovers. I've had the second meeting with them, and it's moving forward. It's about time for them to get a Latino television host for Makeover Television. You know how it is.
Absolutely.
And also, I will be probably performing in Irving Berlin's on Gotta Have a Piano. It's going to be playing at La Mirada Theater. That's actually owned by Kathy Rigby. It's a great theater here in California, so I'll keep you guys posted on
You're
that.
talking about Kathy Rigby, the Olympian.
Kathy Rigby, the Olympian. Believe it or not, Kathy Rigby has actually opened the gateway, and I don't know exactly why, but she has a real place in her heart for the Latino community for some reason.
Well, her father
I've
was
never
Spanish.
spoken to her. Well, she's probably got Spanish in her.
Well,
if you know what I mean.
as much as she can.
As much. Actually, she built it. She's really smart. She built an entire empire on starring as Peter Pan.
Yes.
And she actually toured the world and the country with it, and now she has her own theater. So she's asked me to come meet with her to do her next show. So that's going to be really awesome.
Yeah, fantastic, man.
And the Latino community here in Hollywood is doing really, really well. There's a lot of politics, and there's a lot of drama going on because people aren't liking the fact that Time magazine had their cover with a bunch of Latinos, as you know, I posted on the fan page, and the cover of Time magazine said, and I quote, Latinos will be deciding who the next president is.
Absolutely.
So ever since that happened, the entire Hollywood community is up in arms because every Latino actor is using that for, their advancement in the industry, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
So Hollywood is really buzzing right now with that.
Well, you know
Thanks
what?
to
It's
Time
going to
magazine.
be true. It's going to be true. And the thing is that the Latino community is traditionally a conservative voting bloc. It's usually, but the conservative powers that be, as they may say, have turned their back on the Latino community and have gone so far to the right that the Latino community can't do anything but go to the liberal and left of the decision making there. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean? And
That's
that's exactly what's happened. So
That's right.
when they asked me, I was on the Rush Limbaugh show. I called in, and he asked me.
I remember that. He didn't know what to do with you.
Yeah, he goes, well, you sound like a guy who voted for Barack Obama. Why did you vote for Barack Obama? My answer was, I voted for Barack Obama for the same reason that millions of white people didn't vote for him. You know what I mean? And I voted for him because he was black. And that's the honest to God truth. You can't get any
That's
realer
the
than
truth.
that. You know,
It's the truth that everybody knows, but everyone's afraid to say. And
No,
if I
I'll
know
say it.
something about,
You know, if I
know
smell it, I
something
tell
about
it.
Luis Hidalgo, the voice of the Latin jazz, he will always say what is on his mind, and he definitely learned that from my Uncle Joe and my Uncle Johnny.
Yeah,
That's one
you
thing
know,
for sure.
I just want to put in that while I was in Florida, I read quite a few articles on how the United States is viewing, from what point of view they are looking at the graduates from the universities in Puerto Rico, and
That's right.
they are realizing and making it public that they're desperately needed in this system.
Right on, you know what I mean?
That's right. That's absolutely right. Getting back to El Bochinche, more important things, ladies and gentlemen.
El
That's actually
Chinche,
what
El
really
Chinche.
makes- That's what really makes the world go round.
Go ahead, buddy.
I just want to end with you guys on the inside scoop. I cannot reveal who let me know about this information, but I definitely want you to know that Jennifer Lopez is probably going to make a huge move.
She's got to
That's
give us
all
a
I can
call.
tell you. Within the industry, it is going to trip people out. It is going to reveal some major, major, major stuff that I think is going to really shock people. I think you need to keep your eyes peeled for the gossip. I will let you know as soon as I can tell you, but just keep your eyes peeled out for that. Also, do not forget, go to www.alanhidalgo.net to know what my next moves are, and I will keep you guys posted. Until then, when you need someone to come over and fix your leaky faucet and you need the best plumber in town, who do you call?
Master and Sons Plumbing.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, big shout out to Richmond, Virginia. Keep it here every Friday, the Latin Jazz Show. This is La 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 Lingua from Hollywood, California. Over and out. Música maestro, por favor.
Llegaron los dos conduces en verano y todos quieren salir a vacilar.
En las calles y en las villas que se están volviendo locos porque ellos quieren bailar salsa con coco. A este ritmo que se pega a tu cuerpo poco a poco y este verano será salsa con coco. Ese ritmo que te vuelve loco. Salsa con coco. Güey, qué chulería. Salsa con coco. En este verano. Salsa con coco.
Una mami por aquí, una mami por allá, sí.
Salsa con coco.
No me venga con piña ni con melones, porque yo de esta fruta conozco poco. No me traiga papaya que este verano
Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it.
Who be the king of the sound? Bust a bus back, they just put a lock on the town. I know my bitches be coming from miles around. See, they be coming, cause they know how to gouge
Turn it
down.
up, now you know who holding the throne, don't give me the crown. Niggas saluting and trying to give me a pound. I don't really fuck with you niggas is clowns. Making the bitches strip and throw this shit on the ground.
Get low, bus. Yeah, that's the way that it goes. When we up in the spot, the shit be flooded with holes. See, when you make it hot, the chicks will come out they clothes. That's when you get it. Mommy, you already know I
Turn it up, shorty wildin' and shorty open, she piecing it out. On the record, just a second, I'm freaking it out. Come on, while she trying to touch it, I was peeping it out. She turned around and was trying to put my dick in the mouth. I let her.
Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop,
Get low,
format it.
I know you gonna dig this.
Papi, dame lo que quiero. Papi, dame lo que quiero.
when you need nobody help you handle your business, make some noise.
En los años 1600, cuando el tirano mandó las calles de Cartagena, aquella historia vivió. Cuando aquí llegaban esos negreros africanos en cadenas, besaban mi tierra, esclavitud perpetua. Esclavitud perpetua. Esclavitud perpetua. Que lo diga Salomé. Un matrimonio africano, esclavos de un español, él les daba muy maltrato y a su negra le pegó. Y fue allí, se reveló el negro huevón como venganza por su amor, y aún se escucha en la verja: no le pegue a mi negra. No le pegue a la negra. No le pegue a la negra. Oye, men, 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 no le pegue a la negra. DJ Willy, Willy, Willy. Oye, men, no le pegue a la negra. 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 Come on, I'm waiting for you. Well, you ain't coming in? Okay, I'm coming up. You think you're big time? You're gonna die big time. Here comes the pain.
You're now listening to the sounds of DJ Walter B. Nice.
DJ Walter B. Nice.
para Chano Pozo, Dizzy Gillespie, Mario Bauzá y Machito, Chico O'Farrill les presenta Manteca.
Cuidadito con